Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I have for you a tag called My First Time. Interesting, huh? So I was tagged by my life and dog. You will find the link to her channel in the description box below. And let's start with the questions. I have my phone here with questions. And the first is your first love. So I first fell in love when I was 13. So I was in a secondary school or gymnasium, how it is called here, and his name was Tomek. Do you still talk to your first love? No, I don't actually. What was your first job? So right after the high school, when I was 18, I worked 1 month at a shoe store, Ambra. Yeah, for 1 month, like I said, and this was my first job. It was really badly paid, but after the whole month, after I received my pay, my salary, I was thrilled how much I earned, because these were really big money for me at that moment. What was your first car? I never had a car. What was the first person you text you today? I'm afraid it was T-Mobile. Who is the first person you thought of this morning? I have no idea, but probably Mateusz. Let's assume it was Mateusz. Where did you go on your first ride? On your first ride on an aeroplane? My first ride on aeroplane was last year, and I went from Warsaw to London, then from London to Barcelona, and from Barcelona to Poznań. And from Poznań to Warsaw we traveled by train because it was cheaper. So that was quite a journey for me. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? So my first best friend was in primary school, and her name is Marta. And no, we don't talk anymore. Actually, we met last year because we have some business meeting, so to say, but I can't say that we are still friends, no. Where was your first sleepover? I think it was at Mateusz's place. I was a good girl and I'm not partying that much. Actually, almost. I don't. Let's leave it that way. Who was the first person you talked today? I think it were my colleagues from work. What was the first thing you did this morning? I checked my email on this phone. First broken bone. I never had a broken bone. First piercing, that's the only piercing that I have, and I did them when I was 14. First tattoo, no tattoos. First movie you remember seeing? That's tough. I remember that I was watching Smurfs, Lion King. Yeah, I think that's the first movie that I remember. Who was your first roommate? My sister, because I never left home to going to school. So in our first home, we had a common room with my sister. So my sister was my first roommate. When was your first detention? I never had detention. I was a good girl. If you had one wish, wait a minute. If you had one wish, what would it be? Probably that word could be easier. It's really complicated. I mean, life is complicated. It could be easier. And one of the last questions. What is something you would learn if you had the chance? Hmm, I don't know. I think that I'm I'm learning what I like. So I was learning to play guitar. I stopped, but I would like to get back to this. I started to learn Russian, uh, and I started to learn swimming, and these were the main uh, objectives that I wanted to achieve. So I think, I don't know, I don't have right now more goals that I would like to learn something. And the last question is your first pet you remember. So we had a hamster, and his name was Napoleon. Yeah, and I think that was my idea. And these are all the questions that were prepared for this tag, and I tag you all. If you like to answer to this tag, please leave your video response in the response to this video, and I would like to see this. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tell your friends about my work. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye!